Mayfield. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick. And I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball will be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On second down, this is Jackson. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
56, right there, 56. Switch it, come on, switch it.
On third down, this is Jackson. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt, and he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Max Crosby. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Regular. Hurry. Kings. 91 is the mic. Hey, wahoo. Check 91. 91 is the mic. Mike 91. Silver.
On third down, Mayfield. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
He's checking.
They run on first down with Jackson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. A Raider first down, 17 yards. They'll run it with Jackson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And he's brought down. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
First and goal, Raiders.
We're scoreless after 1. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a first and goal. Young takes it on the sneak. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Young takes it on the sneak. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's their quarterback. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That'll be taken in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier. Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On second and 9, Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Sione Taki just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Start. 91 is the mic. Mike 91. Hurry! Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Here. Run. 91 is the mic. Wrap it.
Third and long for Mayfield. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. He's got daylight. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Next the score, Raiders 14, Blues 0.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone.
But whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Pistol. Check 99. Check 99. Check it back. Check it back.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Point it right. Hurry. 15. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go.
Mayfield on 1st down. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Alert.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. He's going to go up top for the... And it's caught. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing, Young. And going deep for Hill. He's got a man, complete. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go.
1st down, Raiders.
Yeah.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. Now Young, he's got a man, it's his fullback. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. On 1st down, Jackson. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 48-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 2nd and 9, Young, and going deep for Hill. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, right there.
Here's Young. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off near the 32. He had a little bit of a turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Yo, check 52. Check.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Check 13. Check
Up, Delta.
Kill.
Hey, Delta. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Right there.
Mayfield to throw it. And he's going to go down again. Cleveland Farrell able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Regular. Go. Right touch.
From the gun, Mayfield. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
There he goes, left side. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play that time for the Raiders. Give him 58 yards on the ground. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Young takes it on the sneak, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here we go, 50, 50. Mike 50. Here I come.
Hey, exit.
Mike's 50. Army. Watch the safety creep.
Hey, alert 33. Got
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mayfield. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check.
Mop.
Skinty. Watch the pass.
Hurry.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to look deep down the field. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. T.J. Watt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Now a 1st down throw for Young. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the red zone now, Young. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now. And now here is another interception. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
A very solid gain of 27. They go play action here on first down. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And his guys are going to have the football back as the third quarter comes to an end. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of their guys trail big here, number 4. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Oh, boy, he got a favorable spot there. The guys on the sidelines were raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And it's fielded at the 34.